Alright, so today I'm gonna talk about something React, kind of. I've heard only 2 songs, I believe, from, it's one of my newest searches. Okay, I can't speak, but it's one of my newest searches. Now, this album has been a little... I've only heard Doris and Silence, and so far I actually like it. I like this style of Suicide Silence. I think it's, in fact, more of a style that I'd rather listen to than the old Suicide Silence, where Mitch, I don't know how you pronounce that last name. I think it's Lurker. I don't know. I really remember him that well that I can't even tell what his name is. Oh, hello. I think it's Mitch. Is that right? Oh, Locker. Well, you can say his last name didn't play out well because he didn't have a lot of luck. I really like my that was a horrible joke. So I guess I'm going to listen. I guess I'm going to listen. Wait, is this kind of a message to someone? Like they could be a message just like, Doris, silence, listen. I'm dying in the red room. Hold me up, hold me down. Run. The zero. Conformity. Don't be careful, you might hurt yourself. Wait, don't be careful, you might hurt yourself. What? Isn't it be careful, you might hurt yourself? Hello? Are you okay? Eddie? Okay, so I'm gonna listen. And I'm probably gonna skip through like from the beginning to there to there. Yeah, I'm gonna skip through the song and listen to a bit of parts. We have a nice riff with some pinch harmonics in the beginning. Okay, so far so good, huh? I like this so far. What happened to my features? Constructed inside. So take me along through the torrential clouds. I like this. Yep. I don't think I even need to listen to the rest because I know it's gonna be good. I've listened to the first 3 songs and I already like every single one. And if the first, not for the record, if the first 3 songs are really good, in your opinion, then you're probably gonna like the rest of the album. That's just how I view things. Like, if the first songs, in my opinion, are good, then I'll probably think the next ones are good. It depends. Now, I didn't have that mindset when I started listening to the sentence, but then it just kept on going, better song after better song. But except, okay, this is how I view the better songs, the best songs from this album, which is at least 90% of this album, is Cinema Sentence, Beyond Oblivion, other words, The Heart From Your Hate, Betray Your Virginness Inside, Endless Light, Sever the Hand, sure, Beauty in the Sorrow, and Thrown in the Fire. Revanches is the only song out of the 11, because this is just another, this is actually on the fucking, what's it called? On the special edition they do. Yeah. I kind of want to buy the special edition off of eBay. But otherwise, 10 out of 11 songs are the best songs on the album. Because they are different from each other, and yeah, but I'm not gonna talk about that now. I'm gonna see Dying in the Red Room and skip over the intro. And before I go into it again, the reason I skip through is that I can hear the parts and see, oh, this part, because if I listen to the song and don't like it, well, that might just be that part of the song that I don't like. So I'm not gonna let any part let me down. I'm just gonna listen through every single part, which is layered out of the song, and see what I get. This is interesting. I still this is the chorus. This is good. I like this. Is it gonna get heavier? Okay, we have some nice scenes. I'm just looking through all the parts. He seems to keep the clean vocals for the whole song. Oh, I like this kind of alien sounding stuff. But that's the outro, so let's see. Hold Me Up, Hold Me Down. Feedback! Of course they want some feedback. That's the best. Listen to this.
Less feedback. Yeah, less feedback.
Yeah, that's feedback. Of course. Who doesn't want feedback? Oh, damn. Holy fucking... When did Eddie Hermida learn to breathe? That's amazing. I think I might have found a new Suicide Silence song that I like, that's like a favorite. That was definitely new to me. I'm gonna make a playlist right now for all the songs I really like. Oh yeah, I did do this. There we go. Just Suicide Silence dedicated playlist, and I'll add Doors and Silence. It's a really good song. How was Listen again? Yeah, I'll listen. Oh, sure. I can listen. And I can die in a red room. Okay, let's see what Run is like. Let's get. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh yeah. No, that song was different. I like it. Now we'll take a pause for a sponsor. I need to check. I actually need to check how long I've been recording for. My bad. I can't see that. There we go. Okay, only 12 minutes. Now I am very. Oops. Okay. Very tired today, actually, because I can't speak. Now, where's our sponsor? Hold on, let me go find it. There we go. Here's my sponsor of the day, Tide Pods, the great yellow and excuse me, the great blue and orange and white detergent that will fill your dreams with happiness, that will make your taste buds tingle. They will make you feel very good. Oh, is this a Swedish news station? Yup. No. Is it? No! It's a Swedish article about eating Tide Pods. Young Americans challenge each other to eat. That's a word I don't want to translate. I can't. What is it called? Washing detergents. Now YouTube try to do theirs to stop the hazardous trend? It's not hazardous. They're just jealous because they don't eat Tide Pods. They're just jealous because they can't eat these. Tusk Tusk. It's not dangerous. It's very good. You will increase your brain capacity. Yes. Okay. Let's go back. The Zero. So far I've been liking the songs. Doris, the song's a 10 out of 10. Actually gonna rate the songs. Doris it's a very good song. I like the parts more than I could ever have. Doors is gonna be a 10 out of 10 for me. Silence is gonna be, I guess, a 10 out of 10. Listen was more of a 9 out of 10. It did live up to the standards of the other two songs, but it didn't really have the same impact and punch that I felt during Doris and Silence. Dying in a Red Room, it was a little more dull, more clean singing, but it was really okay, so I'll give it an 8 for originality. And Hold Me Up, Hold Me Down, which was the fucking song that surprised me how heavy things got, gets a 10. No, that gets a. It actually gets a 20 out of 10, so that's pretty damn good. For surprising me as I'm listening through Run. Don't remember it quite well. Oh yeah, that one is a 9 out of 10. It did have the punch, but it did have the same punch for me as Doris Silence, but it didn't quite deliver it the right way. Now let's listen to the Zero. Like the chorus. Oh. They're gonna mess up though. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. Yes. Did I add them all? So far I have added every single song. I might just save the album. Just whoop. Now, conformity? No. The Zero, which I just listened through the parts of. It had the punch. It had the delivery. it had some lead in there. It had some other elements that really interested thinkings and and other on those lines. So I give the Zero a 10 out of 10. It's now the fourth song in the album that's gotten a 10 out of 10. The overall rating for this album is looking very good. As I said, if the first 3 songs are likable, then the rest of the album is more likely to be likable. As I said, I was right. At least in my case. But I don't know, maybe Conformity is gonna be the worst song I've ever heard. I don't know. Let's listen. Excuse me. Oh.
I've grown to appreciate my disease. This is my torture.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, a solo. Oh my god, he goes on! I love his stuff! That's And it ends after that. Oh my god. That song surprised me even more than anything else on the album. Oh, I think I found again. I think I actually found the best song on the album in my opinion. Now, of course, majority might think these were the best songs since, yeah, they released the best songs first, but Conformity, what I just heard in right now, I just had to, just when I heard the solo about here, like the build up, the feedback, it just hit me, like feedback right here, like right here. Let's hear it. That just, ooh, I like that feedback. Well, let's listen to the last song, and then I can give an overall rating. By the way, this song is definitely a 10 out of 10. Good, good, good. Nothing wrong here. I'm gonna check. It's okay. Don't be careful, you might hurt yourself. Let's listen. Oh! Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. That song really bring back some of the old sound. Now, to compare, I haven't really heard this. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, yeah, a bit of that sound, that suicide silence that people refer to as the good suicide silence. It came back there in the song somewhere like around here, like here. Yeah, I think it sounds suicide silency. Sounds very nice. Now, this song did obviously have punch, and it obviously deliver. But did it stand up to standards to the rest? To like Doris and stuff? I think with a song like that and the drums doing kind of a thrashy beat, I say yes. It lives up to any standards I've ever heard. Not really. Not if you view bands like Rings of Saturn. Obviously, it's not the best. I'm not gonna say like their drummer is actually like, no, I'm talking about the fucking what's it called, drummer for the band I just mentioned and forgot the name of. Rings of Saturn. That drummer is insane. I don't think many people. Of course, there are many people who can amount to that skill of drumming. But he has that drummer is good, but he's about the technical stuff, you know. The reason I like the drummer for Suicide Silence is because his kicks, they are, and first off, his drums are obviously live drums and not sampled. They're just really nice live drums recording. Sorry for being a Glenn Fricker, but seriously, I like the sound. And he doesn't try to push himself too far with his double kicks. He does what he can, delivers the song, makes the song sound awesome, keeps the tempo, and serves the fans right. And I honestly think his drumming is incredibly talented. Even though it would be easier to drum like him than Rings of Saturn drummer, but again, there is a difference between deathcore, fucking just pure alien music. So overall rating for this album, I guess, would be a 9 out of 10, because it held up the standards of the first two songs. It did some punch here and there with this, and this, and this had punch too. And it did some cleaner vocals, and it did some more odd sounding songs. And some cool choruses, and it really just made me, it makes me questionable, because when people say this is the worst Suicide Silence album yet, I don't know what they're talking about, because personally I think it's the best I've heard in a while. Now, I'm not sure. I could just be really incredibly dumb. But I believe what I believe. And I believe that this is the best I've heard from Suicide Silence yet. Am I indicating that I feel like the old Suicide Silence is bad? The old Suicide Silence sound is really uncomfortable? Not really. But this is much more my style than anything. This is such an interesting album, and it really has something to say with it. Now, that's been all. This album, 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.